So this is my work is not yet done. It's a weird game. It's kind of investigation, kind of horror, 2D pixel art. Press arrows to select which entry is highlighted. Let's just go straight for it. You need not die today. Okay. Okay, I can do with that. Can deal with that. Move WASD or arrow keys, okay. Wow, move slowly. Hold the right mouse button to begin directing the subject to collect observations. To begin directing the subject to collect observations, click on points of interest in the environment with the left mouse button to receive observations. Hold down. Oh, this place used to be a pretty popular vacation spot for hikers and campers before it got scored by hurricanes. There used to be a pretty infamous 1,000-step descent. The gorge floor. Eerie brochure we came across during prep testified to the fact that it was particularly a sight to behold in the autumn. It's not difficult to imagine, even now I can see the appeal of it. I wish I could have done here in different circumstances. After the DCV shut it down from public access, the CPC offered to take over maintenance of the facilities in the area in exchange to being granted the rights to set up a long-term research installation on the old campgrounds overlooking the gorge. On paper, the purpose of the mission was to monitor the flow of the river and upkeep the hydroelectric plant downstream. It's unclear whether they were aware at the time of the acquisition of the real reasons behind the DCV cordon, but seeing as they established an additional fortified station less than a year into their 10-year tenure, it seems like they figured it out pretty quickly. F for enter, F for enter to direct the subject to interact with nearby objects. Interactions are denoted parentheses when available. Gorge. From up here down to the gorge floor is nearly 200-meter drop straight down, uninterrupted. I stood there for what it felt like hours, trying to imagine what was going on in Rebecca's head at the moment. I think I was too hard on her at the end, didn't take her fear seriously enough, but if we had enough left that night, we might have met an even worse fate. I don't know, I should have stayed awake. There was no way of knowing, either now or then. There was no one out there, I'm sure of it. I searched as best as I could in vain. It's too far down, the vegetation too thick to be able to make out anything beneath. But even if I could, what could I actually do? There is no way down there that's survivable. Without a body though. You won't be able to consecrate her. There is no proof that she's dead, no remains to recover. But there is no proof that she's alive either. She's gone. That's all I know. I don't know anything. Outlook. A tower of stones stacked atop one another, whose seemingly precarious assembly conceals an impeccable sense of balance and integrity. Without being able to locate a body, and believe me, I tried, I cannot conclude for certain if ours actually dead. But still, I fail to see any other possible interpretation that doesn't immediately spiral into the realm of the conspiration. All of this is unmistakable hers. Clothes, boots, ID, the handwriting and signature on the note. The site is so recent that somehow, it's almost as if I can feel her presence still lingering. There is a sense of calm, unwavering deliberation present in both the construction of the cairn and the presentation of its surrounding contents. It doesn't seem as if she made this choice suddenly or in an unsettled state of mind. How neatly the clothes have been folded, the way her card and her note were arranged so that I could not have missed them or mistaken the intent behind their placement. You must have brought this dress with her as part of her personals. I've never seen it before. Did she wear it in defiance or acceptance of her fate? This was a premeditated choice, the terminal surfacing of a process I had failed to notice in time. Why? It's customary to disassemble each cairn you build before you leave, and to turn the stones where you found them. I wonder why she left it standing. It feels like an act of revenge almost, although I don't know why it feels that way, or against what, or whom. I cannot bring myself to scare it apart. At the very least though, I should probably bring her ID back, so there's some trace of her in the record. And this note she left me too. Our work is done. Wait, what? No, why wait? Okay, why wait? Parentheses, international denote when available, but I don't see any. I just pressed it. I didn't see the parentheses. Rebecca. There's not much more I can do at this point. I should start heading back to the station soon. I'm really trying to look for something to interact with. I cannot run. We set up a camera trap on one of those trees a while back. I should pull the data from it while I'm here. See if it picked up right on her way up. On one of those trees. Use the numeric keys to select and equip a tool. Press T to equip the last used tool. Locating. Speed camera. Warning: to ensure proper water resistance, be sure both door latches are firmly closed. I'm getting all the info. Already finished copying? Off. Okay. Was that it? Shut up. Is the time actually moving? Oh, it is. It is moving. Oh, I don't know if I should be scared of that. So, I think that's what I wanted. Now I can go. I'm not getting into the forest. I'm kind of tempted of going into the forest though. It's an awful idea. That's exactly why I want to do it. Ooh. Well, here's home. Oh, then this was my destination anyways. But at least as close as I'll get to one out here. There is still just enough light left to be able to take one more look around just in case I miss something. I doubt it'll make much difference, but I don't know. Feel like I have to do something, or maybe I should just call it and get some rest. God only knows how much harder things are gonna get from here out. Oh, okay, so that's like my safe spot. I wanna see the tapes though. I don't know how. I got the spec tiles. I would like the choice to tiles so excessively down here instead of around the actual ERP itself remains one of the more baffling, if however ultimately begging curiosities to be encountered, if only just for the sake of saving some time having to scrub out tracks of mod so frequently. I wanna watch the tapes. I cannot go there. Oh my god, I'm slow though. I'm not a big fan of this kind of gameplay. Like, nothing against the pixel art, nothing against the exploration, but a lot against this kind of movement. Bunker enters the emergency exit of the maintenance bunker. Strangely, none of the codes who were given For the keypad seemed to work and I was never able to gain access to any of the systems within from the station computer. Furthermore, despite clearly being an identified structure that fairly suspiciously appears on the station schematics, the very existence of it goes completely unmentioned in any of the previous missions. I don't know the code, yes. It'd be foolish to head out any further at this hour. Really? This is noon, right? Not midnight. Expect steps. A set of steps leading down to the entrance to the maintenance bunker. They were constructed presumably at the same time as the station itself. And yet the level of complete degradation and relatively to the quality of the materials used in their construction seems to suggest that they have been here far longer than is logistically possible. Elle, in one of her last moments of apparent sanity, claimed to have encountered a nearly identical set of steps in freezing condition one morning while servicing an air quality monitor. As far as we can tell, it was the event that singularly precipitated her decline into complete madness. We went out and searched for hours around where she reported to have encountered it. To date, none of us were ever able to corroborate her account or identify the precise location of her bizarre encounter. Can I get sick? Is the question. User identified. What is this? We never found out what happened to that fourth EPG. Not like we ever got remotely desperate enough to even think about putting any of them to use in this fucking humidity anyways. We collectively decided early on that the admittedly non-zero risk of contracting some potential alien contagion from the environment was a small price to pay for dodging the experience of drowning in one's own sweat. At the end of the day, it's just one more unknown variable to account for. I'm not showering with my clothes on. Take off clothes though. For a second it looked like it had a tail. Okay, that was fast. Change clothes. Alright, it's just me now. I guess there is still a couple of things around here that might warrant some attention, but hell, right now, all I really want to do is take a shower and go to sleep. The rest of it can be damn, at least until tomorrow. I can barely maintain a current of. Oh, wow. Something bored? Double-sided more whiteboard for a tool to read that any factor crew bar. I don't know. Do we have to go to sleep, really? Close partition. Get in bed. I want to take a shower first. Yeah. Take a shower already? I just took a shower with my clothes on now? I just wait. Just take your time. Oh, okay. Now go to bed. You should close the curtain, of course you should, right? Alright. Okay, at least they allowed me to build that. Yeah, what head picture? Damn. Are these my dreams? I'm confused. Incredibly confused. Can I skip this? I'm supposed to wait through the whole sequence. Like real time sleeping. Have to wait 6 hours maybe? "63 in the evening, O Lord, support us all the day long until the shadows lengthen and the evening comes, and the busy world is hushed, and the fever of life is over, and our work is done. Then, in thy mercy, grant us a safe lodging and a holy rest." Something about amen. I'm not cheating you. The game just closed. Was that it? He just quit on me. Okay, so that was it. Is this something else? Cannot be loaded, okay. Apparently you could explore a bit more when you start. South, you will find like a microphone and stuff like that. But I didn't find any way to actually watch what was on the tape. So this demo was mostly about interacting, reading everything of the surroundings, moving, finding what you do, like learning how to take a shower in the game or something like that. I honestly think a lot of people will be really into this, but not me. Like, I mean, I don't have anything against the aesthetic of the game, but it's not something that will attract me. It's not something I will play this game because of the aesthetic, but it's nothing like I'm not going to play this game for the aesthetic. The movement is way too slow, and I think that's on purpose. They will probably keep it like that, but for me it's way too slow. It turns atmosphere into boredom for me. A lot of reading, a lot of long descriptions about everything, something that a lot of people like, but not me. I would have liked to see something weird going on, like something weird. For me, this was just a daily life in the mountains, in slow motion. Nothing really like someone killed herself. I kind of wanted to, the only part I wanted to know was watch the tapes to see what happened. If I could see the person, I don't know if that can be done in the demo. I searched around and I didn't find anything about it. But it was a quick search anyways. So yeah, not my cup of tea. Didn't like it. Didn't like. I just got bored. Didn't even feel any atmosphere that would get intrigued about what's going to happen. I just wanted to watch the tapes, and I didn't even get that. I just got a weird dream, and then the game just crashed on me. I'm guessing that was also supposed to be like that. So that was my work is not yet done.